Okay.
So I'm here in Dubai, and I thought it'd be really cool to catch up with Jehan, who's living out here in Dubai now, and we met a few years ago now, didn't we? And I just thought it'd be really cool to just talk about the journey that people come on, having attended training with service accommodation. So I'm just going to talk about what first got you into service accommodation, Jehan, and your journey to now living here in Dubai.
Sure.
And just in case you've noticed, we got the Burj Khalifa in the background. I thought it'd be really cool to show that. But yeah, over to you, Jehan.
Yes, so I am an accountant by profession, did that for 15 years. Then one day I came on SOPI and I chose to join multiple streams of property income. Sorry, we're so used to saying these things, but yes. And then the strategy that stood out for me was serviced accommodation. For various reasons, I actually thought that I wanted to, obviously the purpose was to move from my day job into doing my own business, but I wanted to start quick. And after hearing obviously Kevin Caroline on the SOPI, I thought that it could be something that I can finish the course, follow the process and get the property, and that's actually exactly what happened. So I attended a course, 3 days course. Back in the day it was actually 2 days course, I think, in 2019. Straight after the course, hit the ground running, called people, called state agent. State agent was my strategy to find rent USAs, and I believe that it took me 4 days, I think so. It was definitely first week, and 72 calls, if I recall it correctly, 72 calls and 4 days to find the first property, and then obviously we set it up and started Rent USA. After that I joined Mastermind too, because obviously I thought that I needed further support, and since I had believed in the strategy, I want to learn it inside out. And the support you get from the Mastermind was invaluable. Any problems, because when you start the business, then you realize what sort of questions you have, what sort of problems you might have. You would be given everything in the course, but then the execution element, I thought I wanted a bit of a hand holding. So then I joined Mastermind and grew the portfolio to 20 plus personal properties. And one thing which I always say is this, that this strategy has so many ways to, so it's basically, I call it multiple streams of income, true multiple streams of income, because whatever you learn through, for example, finding your own property, you can then spin it off into sourcing business for others. Then you then you learn how to set up your properties. You can provide the service to other people to set up and charge fee for that. Then you manage your property, the learning you have from managing your property, then you manage other people's property basically.
So you're charging a sourcing fee.
That's right.
Project a setup fee.
That's right.
Yeah, and then ongoing management fee.
Ongoing management fee. So it's literally, you can have your own essays, and then you can provide sourcing, setup and management services to other people. And believe me, there are loads of people. Again, to give you some numbers, the highest ever we charged to sell a property was 4,500, and when we send the property on a mail shot to people, it took us 4 minutes to sell. Within 4 minutes somebody replied saying that that's the sort of demand, because people have got that money but they don't have the options to do these sort of things. So that was this, and now 3 years down the line I moved permanently to Dubai with my family.
Your SA business back in the UK,
and
still running, yeah?
SA business was basically the foundation that gave me the opportunity to move and try. To be honest, when I moved, it was a bit of a test, but then because of that income, it enables me to take that next step. And since I moved here, I'm still in property, and it helped me to explore other options in properties. So here in Dubai, I do buy-to-lets mainly, and
well, you're doing sourcing off plans for
that's right. So
for investors.
That's right. Yeah. So helping investors invest in Dubai, basically, standard buy-to-let properties.
No, that's pretty cool. So ultimately, what we're saying is you're here, with your family.
Yes, that's right.
You got yourself out of your full-time job back in the UK, and service accommodation enabled that to happen, right?
Absolutely. It took me a year to completely come out of my full-time job, and when I started, the average I was making was about 750 to 1500 per property. It took me about 5 properties before I was out of the job to focus on the business. And that was the first major milestone achieved, because many people, when they are in that job thing, it's very difficult for them to come out of that, and not only come out of that, but replace an income. And then obviously after that is you continue to grow and you continue to look for other options. But that was the main thing really.
That's really, really cool. So it's enabled you to do what you want, when you want, with whom you want. Absolutely. Here in Dubai now, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely loving it. And yeah, I totally believe, I still totally believe in the strategy, because I think that was my foundation that gave me with whatever I have achieved so far.
So definitely multiple streams of property income, because you're managing SA, sourcing SA, your own properties, but also charging deal packaging fees to source properties and manage on behalf of the investors as well. So it definitely does what it says on the tin, right?
Absolutely.
So, got any advice for anyone listening into this? What would you suggest if they're thinking about coming and learning how to do service accommodation?
I've got very simple advice. First is that not only me, I personally know many people who have done this, so the strategy 100% works. Come on a course and just follow the course. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Whatever you've been taught on the course is what you need to know. There is nothing else that you need to know. Just follow step by step. Have some patience.
So Jehan, if anyone wants to reach out to you, maybe they're interested in you sourcing them some off-plan properties here in Dubai, and so you can arrange the management of the properties for investors as well?
That's right.
Okay, so how would they get in touch with you in order to do that?
So you can contact me on my social channels. Jehan, and it's JEHANANIS is my name, and do you want to hear my number?
Yeah, cool.
And you can WhatsApp me on 00971 58528 0501. That's my local Dubai number. I help people find the properties and manage the properties in Dubai.
And I can definitely endorse Jehan. So once Jehan became successful in service accommodation, he joined my team in helping to deliver the training and mentoring people. And so Jehan wouldn't have that position unless I had full trust and faith in him. So I'm more than happy to endorse Jehan and what he can do for you. Thank you ever so much, Jehan. See you soon.
Thank you.